All right, we are live, and today I'm going to be working on rewiring my 5820XL. So let's get started. The 5820XL was wired with mixed wires, and I don't like that, so I'm just putting same type of wire. What's up, guys? Hey, Jared, and hey, Monterey. So let me go to send a link, control gram.org. Here we go. Send the link. So, yep, I'm live. So today we will be rewiring my 5820XL system. It was wired with mixed wires, and I do not like that because it's crap. Let me show you what I mean. Some of it was wired with thermostat wire. Some of it was wired with non-Honeywell security cable. And some of it was wired with speaker wire. So what I'm going to be doing, I guess, yeah, I'll call you. So, hey, what's up? This is not UL listed wire. This is garbage enthusiast grade wiring. Anyways, this is what garbage wiring looks like. And I made a mistake to put all this on the system. I'm about to clear some of the stuff on the system, but what's up, guys? I'm going to throw that away in my bucket. I'm about to put some new resistors on the system. Yeah, I'll add y'all. These are 5.6 k ohm resistors for a DSC power series. These came out of Jared's house. Whenever I pulled the system out of the house, it came with some spare parts. Also, you can see the power series behind me. Behind the board, right here. It's not powered up right now. The system's whole in green. It only went from 6 to 1 people. Whatever. It's fine. Power it down. So, yeah, it is pretty cool. I did rip the power series PC 1616 out of Jared's house. We're about to get the system rewired with some Honeywell Genesis cable. It's 22 gauge, and it's both 2822 and 224. There's only one person watching. That's okay. Whoever's watching, I appreciate it right now. Yeah. There's 5.6 k ohms. I just turned it off, so I'm not gonna work on my 5820 when it's powered on. I'm not dumb. I already know what happens whenever you're working on a powered up panel. And I've experienced what happens in person because I've actually done it, and it's pretty bad. In the end, what happens is the panel decides it's gonna blow up on you. Hey, what's up? But yeah, rule of thumb, don't wire a panel while it's powered on because it's gonna blow up in your face. Yeah, thanks for checking because I don't want to kill my favorite control panel, the 5820XL. This thing was awesome and I got it for such a good deal. I'm not gonna pass it up. System's off right now, by the way, if people are wondering. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting 5.6 k ohms because this panel can run 5.6 k ohms. I've been using 1/4 watt resistors, which is not what the panels comes with. It's higher than 5.6. It's lower. It's 4.7, but I'm using 5.6s because they work to clear the troubles. I'm just trying to clear the troubles. I'm going to be powering the system up here in a moment. There should only be 2 troubles now, but I'm going to install all of the resistors before. IO64 for really cheap. That's a good deal. That's great. I got on my shelf, there's a fire shield. I don't use it anymore because the board's kind of messed up on it. The the interface is messed up. Like the buttons and stuff are messed up on it. I got that for free from my tech who just gave it to me. Right now what I'm doing is putting some more wires. I mean more 5, 6Ks. This is a 10 point something. I think this is a version 10 board on my 5820. The board I really. What devices am I installing? Notification appliances or full stations? Because you can ask for either. You guys can request devices on the live stream I can put up on the system. Yeah, go ahead and request devices. I have spectral alerts. I have simplex horns. I have my MT, my AMT, which is this beauty right here. This is an AMT 24 LSM. I need to put screw covers on it. This used to be an AMT 24 1575, but the screw cover fell off. It works good though. Wheel lock stuff, okay. I've got you. We're about to power the system back up to see if it cleared the troubles or not. The only trouble, I'm using the battery hack, so whenever I power the system up, I have the switch turned off, but whenever it fully boots up, I flip the switch to on so it completes the circuit. And that's the way I save the battery circuit, so it does not blow up on my face one time. All right, here we go. Plug it in, you're going to see the lights flicker because this thing draws a lot of current. BG12 style pull station. Here's the thing though. Remember the last time I hooked up all my BG12? Some of them are addressable. They went off in my face. Any wheel lock stuff. Okay, so AMT 241575 doing tone changing. I can make it do tone switching, which is really cool. Haven't used this on my system in a long time. I have two RSSs. I have an agent release RSS and I have a white RSS. Here's the white one. All right. Over to join system test. Only trouble should be the battery. Yep. Here we go. System all normal. I'm also going to be running SKSS, which is Silent Night's programming software. This is awesome because it means I can continue on with the system featuring working on the system. You know what I'm going to do for the test? My 6120 and my Commander 1. This is my Commander 1. And I'm about to remove the 6120. Because I need it. I'm about to also rewire all of the NACs with some 4-conductor, which are the flex put circuits, except for the first 4 NACs are going to be my flex puts. except for the, what is it? This is my Faraday 6120. Let me get it off for you. This is my FOS model. It'll show it. My 6120 is this thing. Well, how did you blow up the Commander too? This is my baby though. I love this thing. And you know what? I can see these two items being on a test. You have an FCI, awesome. I can see these two horn strobes being in a test. My two vertical strobe horn strobes. It is loud. You're not wrong. The AMT is not a very quiet device. Yes, I said AMT because it has 3 horn inputs. Not many people own an AMT, but I'm one of them. Why did you wire it to 120 volts? That's how you fry a fire alarm, guys. You wire to a wire 24-volt device to 120, and that's how you kill one. If you want to kill one, just use 120 volts. You'll be fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the wire out. The wire that we will be using to replace the old wire. I'm also going to be listing some more stuff on eBay. I have an MIZ up for sale for like $8. So if anyone wants it, come grab it. It's this unit right here. If anyone wants this MIZ, it's a 24SR. It works perfectly. It's new it's new no box for $8 on eBay. So go grab it if you want it. Does not come with mounting screws. It comes with the plugs though. So, all that aside, like Michael said, let's get started. So, I'm going to be using, this is Honeywell Genesis 22.4 security wire, but it will work on the system to run more than just security wire. So let's get started with the NAPs. So we're just going to cut a little bit of wire off the inside of this thing. This is the wire I'm going to start using for the NACs. This is what I'm going to start off with for the NACs. This is 22 gauge 4 conductor security wire that's solid core. This stuff is awesome. Okay, so for the agent release portion of the system, I need to figure out where my Siemens MH501 went. Because I'm going to use that on the agent release portion of the system. But call you at 5 o'clock Pacific time. I'll see. We can make that work. What time is it for you right now? Because it is currently 10:30. Yes, it is going to be great. Next thing I'll work on after I'm done with working on the system is my my Vista system, which I know Michael Turchio's, Dominic Rizzo, and a few others really like to watch me do. The Vista 20p, my other favorite system. It's 8:36. It is currently 10:37. You're like 2 hours behind me, bud. Haha, yay. Let's get started. The reason why I'm using 4 conductor is because it's so much easier to work with than you would think it is. So let's cut a little bit off of this thing. No? Oh, you're... All right. That's fine. All right, so here we go. Move these battery cables out the way. We have 0 likes and 0 dislikes. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and hook up the NAC 1 and 2. You know what I'm going to do? First test on the rewired 5820XL is going to be with tone switching on my Wheelock AMT, because I've never demonstrated that before, and it's one of the coolest things that this alarm provides is tone switching during testing. Basically, what you can do is you can switch tones while you're testing the alarm. So, yeah, I'm just going to use some wire to hook up the first 2 NACs first of all. Then I got to hook up the... What did I have programmed into my panel? I'm going to grab my cable and figure out what I had programmed into my panel for the next. In fact, let's see. I do have a lot of keypads, and I'm planning on making a video once Garrett sends all my keypads back, most of my keypads back. I accidentally left a crap ton of them at his house, so yeah, they're in his possession for now until he sends them back to me. So, but that's all right, because we let each other borrow each other's stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the mounting points on this 5820 to mount the 5820XL's flex put circuit. Not flex put, the SLC, my bad. I love these zip ties, the ones that have the mounting points, because it allows you to mount parts to the system with zip ties. So what I'm going to do I love these zip ties because you can mount these two things. These are like zip ties with mounting points, I call them. Mounting zip ties or something, I don't know. Like, look how much neater that is. You want me to make a video of my keypads? Because if you do, I will. If you want me to, I will. It is nice talking. Do you want me to make a video of them, though? Because I will. This panel goes back in its original place, which is in front of my shelf to hide my messy shelves. What's up, Jack? I'm working on putting my 5820 back together with some new wire, 22 gauge 2 and 22 gauge 4 Honeywell Genesis security wiring. This stuff is awesome. Got this with the Vista 20p, which I will be making some tutorial videos on with Dominic Rizzo. So, the reason why I have my 20p is because I got it to make tutorial videos with. But, if I could, I would show you guys the wiring inside the panel. What I might do is take a picture of it and then show y'all. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Move this heavy panel door out the way. Put this right here. And I'll just show you all up close. I know keypad videos are awesome. That's why I keep making them. But here's inside the panel right now. Focus, you piece of crap. There's the panel inside. But if only I had more V's. But yeah, that's the inside of the control panel. Wow, it went from 0 to 4. No, the Genesis cable is white because it's security wire, but it works on a 5820 XL. So I'm using it because it works on a 5820. And because I already had it on hand, I don't have any Genesis fire alarm 4-conductor on hand. I'm using Genesis security 4-conductor. It works just as well. So right here, we just strip this like really, really long, which means what we're going to do is pull the two pairs of conductors apart and twist them together. But what I plan on doing is moving my Genesis wire and stuff off the board. I'm going to demonstrate my board, my fire portion of the board. Do you have Instagram? No. You don't. I don't think Michael has Instagram. It's all right if you don't, bud. But whatever. I just want to get my system done. Oh, look. Generic security wire. Yay. Generic stuff. I'm using the proper stuff on the system now, so it's fine. Compared to what used to be on here. Crap. But right here, what I have is my board. The top portion of the board is going to be my Oh, that's a great idea, actually. Next system test, I already have the idea for it. It's going to be a loud one, but it's going to be worth it. Let me pull out the parts I'm going to be using on the system. There's my suitcase. This is 20 feet. Where did my strobe plate go? I have a space age strobe plate somewhere and I want to use it with the 6120 as well. This is basically a wheel lock EH, which is higher pitched and horn only. But I also have the strobe attachment port strobe plate. That's a great idea. Actually, see if this fits, or do I have to modify it? Actually, no, I don't have to modify it. This is great because if I wanted to do any modifications, it would not allow me to. But what I plan on doing actually is using two back boxes. Two of them, not one. Because I want to mount everything on boxes. Make it nice and neat. I do have a back box that's a really used back box. These are fire alarm back boxes made specifically for the Wheelock MT. The reason why I have some for other purposes, because I'm cheap and lazy to buy some new ones. Too lazy and cheap to buy some new ones. So these might be the new pull station back boxes because they're really bulky and crap. So what I want to do is I want to mount these on back boxes. Jesus Christ. Hey, how much does your panel weigh? That's a great question. It's a really heavy panel, but I don't know the exact weight. Probably 25, 30 pounds. I know why you're asking that question, but I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to reveal what you're doing. All I'm going to say is Jack Boersma's getting something pretty dang awesome. And I'm very happy for him since he's getting this item. He deserves it. It's a pretty dang heavy panel, though. It's not light. Let's just say that. Weighs a ton. Not literally. It still weighs a crap ton. All right. Thanks for joining back. We appreciate you watching it. Or mostly I appreciate the people in the stream watching my stream. Yeah, I'm demonstrating the struggle I go through when I'm wiring a panel and getting set up for a test. Because stuff does not want to work, stuff does not want to install. It just never wants to, never fails to fail. But anyways, let's see if we can't find a box that is, you know what? I'm breaking out this back box. This is a wheel lock deep back box. This is for pull stations, horn strobes, etc. I'm getting a dual tone 115 decibel. What model? What's the model of it? Is it a security siren or is it a warning, like a tornado style or air raid style siren? Because what's the model of it? Because if it's a security siren, it might be something I already own. I have a dual tone. Oh, what's the actual model? Who makes it? Because Dominic Rizzo and me. DM me a picture and I'll be able to tell you what it is. Because it's a security siren. You got a security siren. Sweet. I have about 4. I have a bullhorn, which is about 125 decibels. I have a siren. I have an interior siren that's a pretty quiet. It's a Demco 747. Is it that little bullhorn? Because if it's that little bullhorn, that's basically an Demco 719. And I've wanted one of those for a while. I do have an actual 719 though on my system, but I really want the Parts Express model 719. What's the board up? Oh, yep, it's that little. Does it look kind of like a loudspeaker? Because if it is, that confirms it's that little 115 decibel 719 style security siren. Yep, that's the little bullhorn. I've wanted one of those for a long time. But let me just tell you, mine's bigger. This is a GSI GS580S high-powered siren. Painted warrior board and put a gray stripe. Sweet. This is a bullhorn. This thing is deafening no matter where you are in the house. Was on my security system for a long time. This thing is huge, but still. It's not as loud as this, JK. That's my Lynx R1. I got this from the restore for $3. It works. Honestly, one of the best deals. I got it on a panel. $3 for a security panel. This steel, man. Whatever. So, top box is installed. Not sure what I'm going to put on the bottom. We'll find out. I guess I'm using this thing. Small air raid sirens like the MS-190 from Lion King and crap. I also have a couple different sirens. Here's a box in my 441 PDS that is also 115 decibels. The Lynx R1 is wireless without a receiver, yes. The receiver is built into the panel, and it works perfectly. I still have it, and it works. I haven't powered it up in a while because I've been messing with my Vistas and my Power Series and stuff. I'll power the Power Series up for y'all after I'm done working on this thing. Let's wire it. I'll do a live system test. How about that? No agent release portion on the system just yet, but still, I will do a live system test. Sirens get too loud. You know what's the most annoying siren? My dying seagull driver. You know that siren driver on Fire Alarm 9200s that sounded like a dying seagull? That's my siren driver. Also, I have an ALP 120 and a FBI VS 279 voice siren driver. I have an ALP 110 V4 coming in the mail, and I have a couple of other things that I'm not going to reveal them. But anyways, here's what I have so far. I have the back boxes put up. You're watching those videos too. Hello? Turn it off.
Sure. You know what, why not?
Yeah, I'm going to stay on the call with you while we're doing the stream. But yeah.
I feel like that's a bit better.
But yeah, the APX links, you saw my links on the stream, right?
Yeah.
I haven't messed with that thing in a long time. It's been a while since I booted that thing up, so.
Can't wait to get a keypad for my Moose Z1100. That'll be very cool.
What keypad do you plan on picking up? MPI 279?
I think I'm just gonna pick up either an alpha one or the non-alpha one. I don't really care which one I get.
Alright, Garrett's got an MPI 279, I think. I don't know. Garrett's got an MPI 279. It's the keypad. It's got the LEDs on it. I'm thinking about putting this up with the HA24D because I haven't used it in a while. My 2903 9101. Stroke plate. Nice.
This new battery, it still works, but the tab broke off.
Oh, mine has a corroded. My old battery has a corroded tab, but I need to clean it off, and it should work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just dumb.
Strobe plate still works. Sweet. On the board, I have my wheel lock deep well back box for like fire alarm speaker strobes and stuff, and then I have my wheel lock MT surface mount back box in red.
Nice.
I have both of these put up because I want to put my two deep horn strobes. 12 volt 4 amp hour. It's a cast seal battery. It came with my Vista 20P kit that I got.
If Michael, I don't even want to bother pronouncing his last name, I'll probably get it wrong. It's still on the live stream. Of course, I can't tell now. I'll do a video for him.
Of what?
Not a video, but I'll
a demo?
Do my 6160. I have that wave too. I feel like it's a lot nicer.
Okay. Well, the Vista.
Last night, and I actually found a heat detector that I already have like a bunch of, but I found one that looks like an Edwards heat detector. So I'm really hoping that I can just cut it off. I don't know if it's on my home system or not, so I'm gonna have to check if it is.
Okay.
What it's on, but if it's not hooked up to anything, I guess I got me a free heat detector, so that's pretty cool.
Here's what I did inside the panel. I used those zip ties with the circular mounting points on them.
Oh, nice.
And it looks really nice in here now. I used some 22 gauge and 22 gauge security wire for my fire alarm system because it's Honeywell Genesis wire. But here's what the wiring looks like inside the boxes. Right there's the agent release portion. I'm probably going to take down the agent release portion for now, and then put up. I'm going to use a Cat 5 wire for jumpers. How many stripes? We have. I'm talking. Who's on the phone? I'm on the phone with a tech savvy dude. So we're just chatting. He called me on Instagram, and I was like, I'll just pick up. But what if I sounded this off on the stream?
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
This is my
719.
This is my GSI GS5 ADS, which is basically the Ademco. The 702, basically. The loudest Ademco siren ever made, probably.
Yeah, sort of like what Cody has.
Except his is not a GSI. His is an SS30 by Elk.
Alright, well, looks like we're on.
This is for you, Michael.
That's it, just the basement door, nice. Which is where I got 10 of these for free there. The 945 TWHs. They're really good contacts.
Right.
That's so I'm ready. Oh yeah, so for those who were wondering, here's my 20p. That's partition 2, that's partition 1.
Yep. Hello, Evan Bart. Yo, what's up, Evan Bart 410? We have 6 people watching right now. I started streaming 42 minutes ago. Jeez, that's a long time ago.
Well,
this is about to be powered up again. Do you have your battery hooked up? The battery might be dead.
No, it's not dead. I know that for a fact.
You know what? I'm about to sand off the corrosion on the circuit, the terminal of the.
Yeah, my battery wires are just way too loose.
You might have to tighten the crimps. Tighten up the crimps.
No. It's not loose on the cable. Look, they just literally slide off the connector.
No, tighten the crimps up. That's what I did on my batteries.
Oh, okay. So let's kick it into programming and maybe
Yeah, tighten up the crimps on the battery where the terminals go on the battery cable. The battery connectors. The quick disconnects go onto the battery terminals, and then squeeze them, and then it should work.
Let's just give it a panic. Nope. Okay. Try that one more time. Oh, this is gonna be loud, probably.
Come on. Is it enrolled?
Oh, it's enrolled. This is from when Vista panels first came. When the 5800 series first came out, that's when this sensor. This is really, literally, probably the oldest 5804.
Mine is. I'm about to move my board out the way and give my 5820 a break until later. I'm gonna be working on the Vista now. Because why not?
Nice.
It works. So, yeah. You guys can see.
Classic Vista wireless system. I have this motion detector, Wave 2. I have a 6160 style keypad and a 6150, which was on a mounting bracket. I have that 945 TWH. I have a 50W3, 5006W3, and then a D16, which is all the way on the other side of my basement.
The next alarms I'm getting are a Gentex SHG and a Simplex 4250-120.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I should get a notification appliance.
Get a
X278B or 6160, like a regular one.
Get a notification appliance, man.
Alright.
You haven't gotten one yet, and you have so many of the other items, so why wait?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
6160B.
You have so many of those. You have so many of those. Why don't you go ahead and get a fire alarm, an actual horn strobe?
Yeah. I'm thinking of, there's no guarantee. So y'all watching the live video, live YouTube stream, if I get to 200 followers on Instagram, I might give away one of my 6160Bs.
I want one. I'm just kidding. I actually do want a second gen 6160B pretty badly. I would trade you one of my 30.
I sell it on eBay for like cheap.
I would trade you my 39 for it with the harness. Would that be a good trade? Because I would not mind owning. I would not mind owning.
I would give you a brand new one.
I'll give you one of my cleanest 39s I own. I'll clean it up and all, get it all nicely.
Can I have the pole station? Yeah, I'll go for it. Fire. I actually have a 12-volt strobe. Look up.
Which one? That little beacon?
Yeah.
That's the closest thing you have to a fire alarm, right? I mean, it kind of works. But it could be better if you had an actual fire alarm strobe, like a Wheel-Lock ZRS or Wheel-Lock RSS. Get like a Wheel-Lock, get a Wheel-Lock MIZ. I'm selling some of them on eBay for like $8.
Maybe. I need more back boxes too. I think I have like one extra. That's it.
What kind of back boxes are you planning on picking up? The metal ones?
Oh yeah, probably. Right now, I have a. And then I have the metal one. Here's a box for 746.
All right, let me go ahead and wire up the. I'm gonna wire up the. There's my resistor. I'm finally hooking up my i3. It's only been. You've wanted an i3. You've wanted an i3 for God knows how long. I might have.
Because it's like every collector's first device, and it's like I have all of these devices, and it's like no i3. But I might get work from my local company, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
It sounds funny when I say that, but you know, being that I have 6160s, you'd expect I have an i3, but I don't.
You have a wireless one, basically. You basically have a wireless one.
I literally just tapped this, and then it went into trouble.
On what? Your 58 whatever?
Alright, so here's a little background about the i3s, which is they're like the intelligent model, right? So there's a wand that sticks up. I'll show you my i3 up here, right? WTF. So technically I have an i3, but not one in my collection.
Ah.
You can see maybe the heat sensor up in there, right?
Yeah, hang on. Let me take a look here in a moment.
The red LED, you see there, that little slot next to the red LED?
I'll take a look here in a moment. I'm hooking up a, what is it, 12, 13, and 14. Or actually, I have to wire this to terminals 8 and 9 for the smoke, because that's what supports 2-wire detectors.
My arm is getting tired. I'm sticking it almost all the way up.
Let's wire up the i3 4WT-B.
Oh, you have a 4-wire.
Yes, I have a 4WTB. It works on the panel.
Here's a type of heat detector I found in my attic, but it was painted white.
Yeah, Michael Turkey has commented, what's happening? He's like, oh gosh.
Why is he like, oh gosh, I don't get it.
I don't even know. He just comments random stuff, but that's all right. All right, let's wire up the i3 as a smoke detector.
Here, you want to take a look for a second?
Here, let me program this in. I'm about to go grab my phone. Yeah, let me see. You have one of those.
The type of heat detector I have, actually they're in all of my closets, so I'm gonna be ripping all of them out. But there's the see on an i3, and next to the red LED, there's that little slot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the 5808 W3s have that same slot, and that's for like a reader to read like the sensitivity. So like technicians have it to see when they go bad. So technically, because system sensor reflecting pretty well, and the design is taken directly from the i3 series, technically the 5808 will run the i3. Really complicated, but it kind of adds up. So. Okay, so I was actually commenting because Satellite 22 has Concord 4 is 10 years old. DRR is Satellite 32. So I was actually commenting. He wanted a 6160 CR2. He thought it wouldn't work on the 20P, but he told me it would work only a few of the LEDs. Do all the LEDs work on the 20P?
No.
6160 CR2?
No, only the power and ready LED. I mean, power ready and armed LED work, but it still works properly.
I'm looking at getting a 128. I don't know. I mean, my house, we have a pretty big system, so I feel like it would make sense to have one of the higher end Vista models.
Like a Vista 50p or something like that.
Yeah, 50p is probably enough.
I'm getting a 50p sooner or later.
See, I'm getting one, like, most definitely, like, 80% sure I'm getting one. Okay, maybe a little bit less than that, but, the issue is it's pre-owned and it's a 50p AT. So if I put something in my house, I'd probably want something brand new.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, just because of the reliability, I don't really want a 20-year-old Vista 50p AT in my house.
Yeah, that's understandable.
When we were installing the system in my house, we installed it from scratch. I was younger, so I couldn't install it. But there was an RX-7, and then we were painting the house, and the RX-7 got taken down, right? But it got thrown away. So I was like, no. It was one of the original ones, like, you know how there's like the RX-7 that I have, where it's it looks like an RX-7C. This was the original one, which is fatter, and it has like the vents at the top and bottom.
Ah, well, that's cool. Oh, this is nice. You know what I like about my ADT dialer? It has the combo screws like the Phillips and flathead. It doesn't have a single type. I love that a lot.
Like it's understandable.
You know how some screws are not Phillips? They're only like one type of screw Phillips, and then another one the flathead. This one has both types. I'm taking the piece of Cat 5e off this panel because there's so many pieces of wire that go through this panel. Okay, there we go. I have a piece of Cat 5. I mean, this is actually a piece of. What is this? Okay, let me see.
What do you say? I arm the system to away.
No, this is Cat 5e. My bad.
What do you say? Arm my system to away. Simulate me exiting and then turn off the motion detector.
That'll work.
All right.
I'm about to power up this dialer for the first time.
My step arming is broken. Yes, I do not have the
You don't have the beep?
arming on because it gets annoying.
You don't have the beep on? That's what my neighbor's system is. That's what my neighbor's setup is. My neighbor's system is set up as. It's turned. That's disabled, so it does not get annoying. And that's how Garrett's Vista 10 SE is set up. I need to break out my Vista 10 SE. It's been a long time since I powered that thing up.
I want a 10 SE really bad.
I'm not ever gonna give mine up because it was the original panel to my house for so dang long.
It's taking forever. I have the light says 45 seconds. Because I have 2 doors. Oh wait. Alright, you ready?
Uh-huh.
This motion detector is really sensitive.
I taught Brian Opdyke how to program his Vista 20p to run to run on like the custom outputs. So he could run his.
You taught him that?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I told him.
Give me credit?
Yes, I told him that Dominic Rizzo helped me program this thing. And he's like,
Nice.
he's like, it's funny how I'm the one who taught you how to wire the very first Vista panel, and now you're teaching me stuff, which is actually true. He's the first person who taught me how to wire one of these things up. And then I'm
Yeah, he got his 20p 2 months before I got my 16p. He got his in like early 2016, and I got mine around then. I got mine days after this pulse station was manufactured. Kind of funny, because I looked at this pulse station and I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like an interesting date. And then I looked back because I had pictures of when I got the 16p, and it was like days after this was manufactured.
That's funny.
Yeah, here. I'll just on this. And we'll put it in test mode because I don't feel like
I'm gonna rewire. I'm gonna add a piece of 12 volt. I'm gonna add a piece of cable to the dialer so I can test. So I can test this thing. You have it in test mode right now?
Yeah, because I don't feel like having it go off.
Did the sirens go off for a short bit? Did the siren go off for a short blast?
16.
Wait, did the
Yeah, Brian probably got his around February of that same year then.
Ah. Did you get yours in like April?
What?
Did you get yours in April?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. I'm getting ready to hook up the dialer to my Vista 20p. I want to see how it runs before I decide to do anything with it. You know what I mean?
I have my Honeywell HSK 200, which is basically assignment 2, the European-ish model.
Uh-huh.
I'll get to the ish in a bit. I'm going to try to hook it up and have it dial out to my phone.
Nice.
The reason why I say European-ish is because it doesn't have, it runs on 433 megahertz, which is like the European frequencies, and it doesn't have like a panic button, so it's basically just a rebrand.
There we go.
Why did it beep that many times? That actually sounded kind of funny. I figured out. Oh yeah, I did tell you about the carbon monoxide panic. You know what? I'm taking off the Vista 15p. I'm gonna turn on the 20p.
Wait, how many panels do you have? There we go. I'm just wiring the key. I'm wiring the P. I'm wiring the dialer. My bad.
I have 3 UTC. Well, technically, and then I have the Vista 15p, the Vista 20p, the Concord 4, the Cyan 2-ish panel, and the Z1100. So I have 5 security panels.
GSC GS3055-I. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Bye, guys.